Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kieran. Today, guys, I'm doing your Scorpio reading for the month of April 2021. I know I'm 7 days late, but I failed math twice in college, so this is what happens. Okay, so we're gonna be doing a general reading for you guys. We're gonna be taking a look at your energy for the month. Boom, 3 cards. We're gonna be taking a look at your love life. 3 cards. We're taking a look at your career and your money. 3 cards. All right. So we'll pick up the different energies: single, in a relationship, no job, job, whatever. But we'll take a look and do the best that we can. Okay, guys. So let's get right into it. Dear Spirit, what is going on with Scorpio and their energy for the month of April 2021? So what's going on Scorpio's energy this month? Let's see what we can pick up. Shuffling cards is harder than it looks when you're an idiot. Okay, there we go. So we have the Hanged Man. So we've got this weird looking happy Spider-Man. That's creepy as shit. If I ever saw that guy in my living room, I would shoot him in the head. Of course, I don't own a gun. I don't even own any kind of weapon. But anyway. Oh, I said the Hangman. It's actually the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. I'm also an idiot. I really am an idiot. Wow. That's something to ponder. But in any case, guys, the Wheel of Fortune is really good. I don't know why I thought that was the Hangman. I guess because he's literally hanging. What a weird thing to choose for the Wheel of Fortune. Anyway, I'm sorry, that's off topic. But the Wheel of Fortune is good news, Scorpio, because it does mean that your luck is changing. I hope, though, for the better, okay? Because the Wheel of Fortune does mean that it could change in any kind of direction, okay? So, but as a major arcana, it does mean that you're spinning the web, so to speak, in the direction that you need to go to. So we're going to go ahead and get some clarifying cards there, because we want to know if the Wheel of Fortune is heading in the right direction or the wrong direction. Okay, so let's find out else what we can get. What else is going on with the energy of Scorpio this month? We have the Devil card. So Scorpio, it looks like it's heading in the wrong direction. Ooh, scary. So the Devil card is codependency, attachment to things. All right. So we have back-to-back major arcana energy for you guys, Scorpio. So this is really looking like something is tempting you this month. So this Wheel of Fortune is turning you into a phase where there is going to be some temptations. There is going to be some codependent energy, some toxicity coming up in your life. Maybe some things that you thought you dealt with coming back up to the surface. And so you're going to need to pay attention to that, okay? Because the Wheel of Fortune does generally indicate some kind of turn of good luck or bad luck. And it looks like this is turning into bad luck. Now, it doesn't mean that your life is going to necessarily turn into some shitty, horrible event. It's essentially kind of just saying, like, bring an umbrella. You know, when cards like this come out, it's just going to say, like, oh, hey, it's going to be raining this month a lot. Just make sure you dress appropriately, wear umbrellas, things like that, okay? So it's good to know where it's coming from. See what else we can pick up for Scorpio's energy for this month of April 2021, Spirit. So there's some heavier energies, some codependent energies coming up here. This is some attachments to things like that. You could be anything, could be drugs, could be sex. Like for instance, let's take something that I'm all too familiar with. Let's say that you went a couple months without smoking weed because maybe you just had like a little bit of a codependency towards it. And then this month you're kind of like back at it again. Like you feel the urge to do that, okay? So the urges are going to come. It doesn't mean you have to act on them or anything like that. It doesn't mean that you're going to act on them. It just means that those urges are going to come back, okay? So that's kind of what that's trying to say to you. We do have the Knight of Coins, though, so it does look like that the end of this month is going to be come into this phase of like groundedness. So if you can get through this devil energy, this temptation energy, it's going to lead to some groundedness and some methodical type of some type of like legitimate planning on your part. Like you feel a little bit more stable in what you're trying to do. You know, cows. He's riding this sort of bull cow representative of like field work and stuff like that. Looking out into the horizon, he knows what he needs to do. You have the field in the background. So the Knight of Coins and the Knight of Pentacles is slow-moving, hard-working energy, but it does lead towards something very positive, and it is, again, very grounded energy, very stable, very committed. So you are committed to something. So there is some strength and commitment coming through to your energy, which I think is going to help you get through these temptations. But this Wheel of Fortune is kind of bringing something back around for you, okay? So this is going to come in the form of of something that is tempting. Now, in your physical life, this may look like maybe an ex-partner, maybe, again, things I mentioned, the weed example, anything that has ever caused you some sort of addiction or codependent problem is going to rear its ugly head back around. Fate or destiny, however you want to look at that, is bringing that back in for you. And you're going to want to stay committed and stable. And I think that that energy is essentially saying, like, hey, you're going to be able to stay the course, and make sure that you do also stay the course, and don't lead yourself down this temptation, okay? All right, let's get into your love life, Scorpio. All right, take a look and see what's going on. So what is going on with Scorpio's love life for this month of April? Again, this is singles, people in a relationship, people just having fun. See what is going on for you guys, all right? Take what resonates. So we have the Fool card, all right? So we got this little mermaid shaking her little ass for you. Isn't that nice? Little Instagram model. And she is ready for any new adventure. This is Ariel, I believe, from The Little Mermaid. Now, she isn't as Disney-esque as the titular character. However, represents the same. She is coming out of the water and ready to see what the world has to offer her, okay? So in this sense, that is going to be you guys this month. There's going to be some new beginnings, major arcana here, lots of major arcana for you guys so far. Some new beginnings, new horizons, and some feeling of freedom and naivety again. Feeling like there is some kind of hope, some open book for you guys this month in your love life, okay? So if you're single, that's great, because it means that you guys are going to be feeling fresh and ready for anything. If you're in a relationship, some kind of new chapter beginning for you guys. So it's kind of like the world card has already happened for you, and now something new is coming in. So that's setting the tone for your love life. We can see what else we get. If we get some minor arcana energy, we can see what that day-to-day love life might be like for this month. All right, we have two cards come out. I'm gonna go ahead and take the one that flipped. We have the Queen of Coins. So for many of you, this is you guys becoming more stable in your love life and basically owning the single life. I think for many of you, this is coming in as really like becoming who you're meant to be. What's funny about this is we have her petting this snake, so she's not afraid of the snake. In fact, she's pretty safe and comfortable with the snake. She can even touch it without being afraid. And so it's almost like underneath this devil card that whatever this energy is, you're going to be able to tame it properly, okay? So this might specifically have to do with exes coming back around, but you're not going to have a problem with that. You're still going to be in your own energy, in your own independence, and in your own grounded energy. It's very grounded energy for your love life. Definitely you could be meeting somebody. It doesn't mean that you're going to be meeting a female if you're a female. I'm not trying to say that you're a lesbian suddenly. I'm just trying to say that it doesn't need to be gender neutral, but this is grounded energy. I do see that it has more to do with you guys being in charge of your life, okay? Enjoying, so to speak, your own love life. So having some kind of options as well with the Queen of Coins, because you guys your vibration is being raised this month. So you guys are feeling much more attractive, okay? Feeling much more sexual, sensual, more like an option, okay? So as your own sense of worth increases this month for you singles, and if you're in a relationship, it just seems your relationship's getting stronger. You're kind of glowing up in the relationship, focusing on yourself, things like that. You're going to be feeling better about yourself, which is great. And then we have the Seven of Coins. Seven of Coins in your love life, especially to end it out, kind of a suggestion of like being stuck in some kind of place, like you've accomplished a lot, and now it's kind of trying to see what can happen next. Okay, so there are some things in your love life in which you're not done yet. You still need to work towards. So that is going to look different for each of you. Like if you're in a relationship, the Fool card indicates, okay, you guys are starting something new, but because you're starting a new chapter, it means that you have to fulfill the rest of that chapter. You're not really done with your story yet. So if you're in a particular relationship, there's still room for growth, still room for improvement, okay? And that is going to show up for you guys at the end of the month. We're resting on your laurels. You've accomplished quite a bit. But it is something that is stuck. These two are just sort of like standing around wondering what's really going on with their pentacles. Okay, it's basically on fire, right? So needing to make sure to not give up, to not get complacent. Okay. Now, if you're single, it's like yes, you're increasing your self-worth, but there's still things to be done. Okay, so It seems for many of you, Scorpio, this is about owning your single life, owning your individuality, and raising your vibration and taking care of yourself. And we have Pentacle cards in here, so it's almost like this is more of a putting focus on you and your own life, and this could come in the form of career and money and stuff like that. So not necessarily about meeting anybody, but it is all about your self-worth and getting into a place where you can finally feel good about who you are. Okay, but there is still some room for improvement, and it's not a time to give up. Okay, so you're not gonna don't get cocky, don't get caught up in your head. You're beginning a new journey, but there's still stuff to be done. Okay, Scorpio. So just make sure, because you do have that devil card up there, and we don't want anything. And that's kind of what it's saying, is there's still some work to be done. Okay, so if temptations are going to be rearing their head this month, then you're going to want to look out for that, and that's what that Seven of Coins is talking about. Okay, you've been through a lot, but there's still some residue left over, okay, and that is why that is popping up. So you have an opportunity to rid yourself of it once for all in that Knight of Coins energy, to say that, yeah, I think you're going to be able to do it. There's an opportunity of energy to be able to do that. Okay, so let's get into your career and your money. Can't believe I thought that was the Hangman. That's some funny shit. All right. Okay. So let's get into your career money, Scorpio. So what's going on with Scorpio's career and money this month? All right. All right, guys. Let's see what we got. We got the Two of Swords. We have some indecision coming in here, guys. Some situations where you guys aren't really sure what to do. So things are burning around you. Even the water is going into this vortex, so it seems like you can't go backwards, you can't go forwards. It's nighttime, so things aren't very clear, and you have two swords protecting you, which means you're either not ready to learn the truth, or you're unwilling to learn the truth of a situation. So in your career and your money situations, there are things that do not make sense to you at this time, and you cannot deal with it, and you just don't really know whether you should stay. So if this is career, you're like, should I quit my job? Shit, I don't know what to do. I need it. It's COVID, but it's not going very well. What do I do? Right? It's that kind of energy. Specifically in terms of finances, the same kind of thing. What do I do with the money? Maybe I don't have a lot. How am I supposed to move forward? So there's a lot of indecisive energy, and your eyes are closed. So you're not really willing, or you're not able to see things correctly. Okay, so that energy is coming in for you guys, at least at the beginning of this month. And I know it's already 7 days in, so maybe this energy is leaving you. But let's take a look what the second card is coming out. Yeah, we have the Five of Coins, so that's literally what I was just talking about, right? Five of Coins about being left out in the cold, right? You can see this. What does she got going on? She's like eating oh, she got a little fire. I thought it was a lollipop. I was like, oh shit, I don't think you can eat that. So her feet are cold. She's going through a little bit of shit, and she's left outside. Okay, so you guys are struggling with your money this month, struggling to keep things in check, struggling to make sure that things go in your favor. Okay, and you want to like save up things like that. It's a test. Okay, all fives are like a temporary sort of thing. So I have the Five of Coins is saying that you guys just feel like you don't have enough. Okay, and so it seems that's why in your love life, it seems that the love is going more into yourself than anything else, because you're needing to change something about your life, and at least the only thing you really can do is change how you treat yourself, which has to do with love. Okay, a lot. So there is that temporary sort of left out in the cold energy, where you guys are going through some sort of trial, not really sure. You need the money that you have, but you need to make more of it, and you're not really sure how to proceed. Okay. But then we have the Temperance card. So we have one, two, three, fourth major arcana coming in here. And now we have the foot in the water, the foot on the sort of land, or whatever you want to call that, and all those weird arms. Imagine getting, wow, that would be, imagine getting a massage from that guy. Probably feel really good. Is it a guy? I don't know. I really don't know. But the idea here is that the Temperance card does represent some sort of inner harmony, balance between the spiritual and the emotional and the physical world, okay? So having the Two of Swords is mental indecision, having the Five of Coins is practical indecision, and now we have the spiritual, which is now saying that there is going to be some balance. So there are going to be some clear answers coming to you towards the end of the month, and I feel you guys are going to be more balanced out. So what this might look like in reality is going to be something along the lines of, okay, well, you don't know whether or not to leave your job or something like that, and maybe it doesn't pay you enough, or maybe you just don't have enough to leave it, or maybe you don't have a job, so you don't really know what kind of pursuit to take, right? And yet by the end of the month, it would look like something like okay, going within to find the answers, meditating on it, getting the information that you need, letting go of something. So kind of like, okay, you don't know whether or not to leave a job or get a job, or what kind of job do you need. And then by the end of the month, it's all that anxiety and that indecision is kind of going away. So it's like by the end of the month, you kind of know exactly how to feel about yourself and how to go forward. Okay. And this, again, it's going to come out in a variety of ways, but you are absolutely going to be knowing, uh, feeling, or at least feeling like you're ready to take on something. So this is a place of surrender by the end of the month and allowing something to come in. So you can't change the past, you can't change the future, but what you can do is bring yourself balance in the present moment. So you guys are learning how to live more presently, and that probably makes that's actually the best thing that can happen to you, because the past is you can't change it, and the future seems to be always changing. So in the present moment is pretty much the only power that you really do have. Hence why Eckhart Tolle's book is so popular. So you need to get into that sort of rhythm, and I think that is going to be finding its way towards you by the end of the month at least. Okay, so it's kind of a weird reading for you guys, Scorpio. Not the most positive, but it is what it is. I wish Spirit was a little bit more kinder, but if Spirit was, then I would have gotten better teeth, and I didn't. So that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So that is your energy reading for this month, Scorpio. I hope it resonates. Otherwise, let's pick this up in next month, and we will hope for a better month in May. Okay, guys. All right, Scorpio. We will talk soon. I hope this reading does resonate, and I hope things do get better. Okay, guys. Bye bye.